So students, today I'm going to discuss a topic, export and import utility in Oracle. Before talking about this topic, I have discussed a term over here, that is the DBA, that is Database Administrator. So the basic responsibility of DBA is providing grants to the user and to recover the data from some loss. So there are two types of the data backups I have discussed over here. One is the physical backup. So physical backup is like copying the data or the file from one location to the another. Whereas the logical backup is like in which the data is extracted with the help of some various SQL commands and stored in some binary file. So before explaining export and import utility, let me explain why we need it, why we make the use of this export and import utility. So we know that we are already working in the system administrator or the Scott Tiger, right? And in the same way, we can create our user also and our name. Like I have created a user DAB under password college, right? Right now my user which I have created is empty, and through this utility I can transfer number of the tables from the Scott Tiger into my user, right? So the very first that is export utility. With the export utility, the data will dump the data into the binary file, and we call it as a dump file, and this file will be created with extension .dmp by default. So when we export the file, we will see the data can be only read by the import utility. So here is a command, that is exp help. This will show the number of the parameters. The very first one is the user ID. So user ID whose data is to be transferred or exported. Second one is the file, the name of the export file with .dmp, right? The next is the tables which we want to export. Full. If we want to export entire database, then we'll use this mode, right? So the next is, in the next XML command, you'll see here I have written user ID, the ID that is the Scott Tiger, and the table it is written emp comma dpt. It shows that we have exported the table emp and department, and they are dumped in the file abc. This is my binary file with .dmp extension. So there are the number of modes through which the data can be exported. The very first one is the full mode. With the help of the full mode, the entire database can be exported. Here you'll see that full is equal to y. It means the entire database from the system manager is being dumped into the file that is full, right? Another is a table mode. With this mode, selected table or the specified table can be exported. In the SQL command, you'll see that tables emp and dpt. It means emp and dpt table from Scott username can be exported to the file name DAB, right? So whatever we have done in the export utility, it can only be read with the import utility. So before doing that, there is another option, that is IMP. With this help option, we'll see number of the parameters. So the very first parameter that we'll see, that is the user ID. So user ID shows the username and the password. The next one is the file. We'll get the export file which we have created earlier and which we want to import. From, that is from user, means here we'll specify the file to be imported. To the user, where it is to be stored. Tables, number of the tables which we want to export. Full, again the entire database if we want to export, right? So in the next command, you'll see that it shows this is the command here is given, that from user is Scott to user college. This is like user which I have created. Right now this suppose this college user is empty and I want to transfer some tables from the Scott to college. So how it will be possible? Like it is like given in this command. Through this command, we can import the table EMP from Scott to the college username. Got it? So this way you'll see that in your username, that is college, it is dumped with the table EMP. Next, in the next command, you will see in front of the tables I have put a sign that is asterisk. Asterisk means when I want to extract the entire database, the whole database, then I'll make the use of this asterisk sign. And through this, we'll see that I have imported all the tables from two users. Here I have mentioned two users. So Scott and the Sam users are already created, and the whole database is being taken and transferred to the user college which I have created. So this way all the tables or the entire database can be transferred to the, and that will be stored further in the Q2 dump file, right? So I hope you'll understand. Thank you.